Some of my favorite dystopian books include the Maze Runner series, Stephen King's The Long Walk, and The Hunger Games. I'm now interrupting this video to say thank you for 777 subscribers. At the time of me recording this, it'll probably be a little bit more when this video goes live, but thank you for the support. Don't worry, the Create Mod stuff is not going anywhere. It will stay around. This is just an idea me and my girlfriend have had for a video series, and then, you know what, now we're just doing this as a video, me and my girlfriend. Thank you to her for all the ideas and the help and the support with this, but don't forget Create Mod stuff coming soon. Season 2. I will see you guys later. Enjoy the video. Now, I'm guessing I lost you somewhere in that sentence, probably at the word dystopian. It's irrelevant to this video, but here's the definition in case you missed that. But this isn't a book channel, and you most likely came here for something related to gaming, or specifically Minecraft. If you are a longtime Minecraft fan, then you probably know where I'm going with this, or you read the title of the video. So back to those books, but specifically The Hunger Games. Minecraft and The Hunger Games actually seem to go back over a decade ago, back before most of you were born. If you were an active Minecraft player in 2012, or around then, you definitely remember a huge boom in popularity around a new form of minigame, Minecraft's rendition of the Hunger Games, called survival games. Survival games emerged around the summer of 2012, and it was an immediate success. The combination of Minecraft's survival gameplay and the inspiration that the minigame took from the Hunger Games sparked a new game genre, the Battle Royale genre. I'm not going to get too much into the history of that right now, but if you want, I can in a different video. Back to Minecraft's Hunger Games. This is now a nostalgic time for many Minecraft players, and today you can even go play a game of survival games if you want on a public server like Hypixel or Mineplex. Now, these versions of the minigame are fun, but they have lost the original fascination of having an all-out battle to the death on a specifically designed arena, and honestly, they have lost the survival aspect of the original Hunger Games. On those servers, it can be like getting weapons and running around to eliminate others until you're the last one standing, but the only challenging part of it is if you run into someone who is better at removing people from the game than you. The original Hunger Games had people surviving for days alone, and did you catch it? I said it again there. Surviving. It's not a who can hunt the most players fest, it's a who can survive to be the last one standing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the approach of destroying everyone in your path to win, but you know, for some people, they don't have the skills to fight everyone. So this video is the first video in a series where I'm going to recreate the Hunger Games in Minecraft. I want to get this almost as close as possible to the original novels, including the 24 players and a unique map created just for the event. Then, I want the players to have to survive. The main focus is survival, to be the last one standing. I want to create a game that requires strategy and thinking, rather than requiring someone to be good at player versus player combat. So, we have the idea, and the next step is to create a plan to execute this idea. Unfortunately, you know, I don't really have a plan for how these videos will go, but this will be the first video in the documented journey of my creation of the Hunger Games in Minecraft. Ooh, well, this is different. This is unusual now. I think you can see me drawing. Yeah, you can. Okay, so what I decided to do was take you along with me in the complete design process for this. And so I guess the first step would be just to create a sketch. So here we go with that. This is going to be pretty elementary while I talk about other ideas that I've had for the minigame type thing, because I'm going to try to build a map, and that's probably going to be the hardest part. So like there's going to be three things. There's going to be like one, we have to build the map, right? We have to build the map, and then we have to put all the hazards, or what are they called? Hazards or gifts, you know, like items, you know, everything that goes into making the game a game and not just a map that you're running around on. And then 3, once we have all of these steps figured out up here, we have to take 24 people. I'm probably going to pick them from the Discord, or we'll probably have a way to figure out how to invite 24 people to be part of the game. But once we have those 24 people, then we put them into the map, and I think the way that I might try to do the videos is like a series thing. So like I record for 30 minutes to an hour, if it even lasts that long. Who knows how long it'll last? That's the thing. So it'll probably just either be a live stream that I edit down into a video, or a video that is just really long. It doesn't have as much cuts. But once they're in the map, then I record the people in the map, and also this entire time I am using the hazards and items and gifts to see how the game goes and try to drive everyone to be fighting if it gets to be too long. Like let's say there is a forest and you have a person in the forest, but then like like really far away, there's somebody in a desert area, and they're not really fighting or anything. So what I would have to do is probably limit the source of food or something to where they have to go towards each other, and then they can fight, and then the winner, you know, they win and the other one dies, and let's say this guy wins and he moves on to just keep surviving. But to do that, we have to figure out how to make some sort of traps and, you know, events that I can hit a button, probably on a command block, and once I hit the button on the command block, then it sends a command to release a bunch of, I don't know, we can also use mods. That's the thing I'm also considering, but we will be using mods. Like, we can release a bunch of dinosaurs, I don't know, some form of dinosaur or dogs or something, some part of the map that it would make sense to be, and they go and they attack the people as to not kill them, make them weaker, or drive them towards another player. I don't have all the ideas nailed down right now, but what I do have is the idea for the map, for the most part, not entirely. So the middle part will be pretty standard. You'll have the 24 panels around a circle, and there'll be something in the middle that will have a bunch of items, weapons, and other things like that. And then the edge of the map, I think I'm gonna do mountains that just surround the entire thing, if what I'm drawing here makes any sense, so that people can't get out, like it contains them. That would also give it a feel of, if you want to, you know, live by the mountains on the edge, you can, but there's no guarantee that you'll find anything out there. So again, right around the middle, we're gonna have some sort of forest that borders around 3/4 of it. So normal forest, maybe oak forest, spruce forest. We got a lot of trees to play with, but 3/4 of it. And then the other side, it's gonna go down a hill kind of like that, and we're gonna go into a really open desert area with, I guess, ruins from buildings. So something like this, and there's gonna be ruined buildings, and there's gonna be just like ruins everywhere. And this is another place that people could live in if they wanted to, but there's no water here. I'm gonna make it to where you probably need to find water. So if we go on the other side, maybe there's a stream that starts in the mountains and makes its way down, but it's only on half of the map, like that, something like that. I don't know. This is a really basic plan for right now. So there's a stream followed by, let's say, a bunch of trees, but over towards the stream, there's a snowy area. And so there's more snow up here that's falling, and then we have the desert area. But each area, I want to have like a beneficial thing that's in the area, like the water on this side. Maybe over on the desert side, there's more shelter for you to hide in. There's more hiding places, or there's more food or something. I don't know why there'd be more food over there, but there's something like that. And I want to have a jungle area as well. The jungle is kind of warm, so sticking to the theme of Minecraft, it will probably barrier the normal forest and the desert area. Let's see, I can't draw a Minecraft jungle tree. Kind of. Either way, I want to have a jungle that borders, so you have to, like, there's different, it's not slices, but there's different biomes that you can go through, and each one has a different benefit, and each one has a different negative side. Let's say there's water, you know, there's no other food or something, so you have to travel around. So you're not just sitting over here close to the edge of the mountains, and you have food, and you have water, and you have shelter, and you have everything that you need to survive. I want you to have to be, it's almost like a rotation, you know, you're going around, or you're going around, so that people are mixing up, and they're not just sitting there. But that is the basic plan for now. But the next step is to actually get started building, and to do that, I don't want to build everything by hand, so I get to go learn World Edit now. Yeah, I have no clue anything to do with World Edit other than it's a mod and you can like build cool stuff really big and whatever with it. But here we go into the video. Well, here we go in our very own world, now that I am an expert in World Edit completely. Like, I know how to do / sphere with this. Wait, do I do the numbers here? Do I do 6? Wait, where does it go stone? And then I do 6 like that? Oh, no. Can't bind tool to air, blocks can't be used. Uh-oh, I think I did the wrong thing. Oh, I just made a stone sphere. Wait, did I not do the brush? Maybe I gotta have something in my hand, probably. We'll do another, iron hoe, I guess. There we go. Okay, now we have that, and now that I can make a bunch of balls everywhere. Oh, what should I do? Should we make our mountain? Let's go make our mountain. Something like that, I guess. And then I don't really have any clue what I'm doing here, so I guess I'll just build this up to there-ish. That looks fine. I guess that works. Something like that. Now, what was something then the next step? Oh yeah, like this, to like fill it in more. Fill in the gaps more from the top so that it like doesn't look like a sphere just everywhere on the top. So we'll hit this a bunch. I'm gonna also go ahead and smooth the stuff out after this. There we go. I guess that looks more natural, like a mountain. And we'll do the little switch command out of here soon. Oh, that's cool. You probably can't see it too well, but we're getting this nice and smooth. And anywhere I still can see sphere outline-ish shapes, it's getting hit. That point right there in the middle is kind of annoying. Okay, we won't worry about the sides too much because there's not much we can do over there. So then we did that step, we smoothed it out. And what was the next step? I think it was replace in a 200 radius that's sand with stone. Right? I think I'm understanding how to use this. I'm getting better. There we go. Okay, so then once we have the stone, we want to replace all of the stone within a 200 block radius, all of the stone with 50% stone. So we're going to keep 50% of it stone. And then we're going to do 30% cobblestone and 10% andesite, right? And if we hit enter, that should change our mountain to look more like a mountain, right? Yes. And I didn't accidentally do something wrong. So now there's a bunch of texture in it, right? And we're going to do the sand thing again. But instead of changing the sand to stone this time, we're going to change it to grass. And we should have our mountain. Is this still on sand? Oh no, this is still a smooth one. A cylinder of sand with a radius of 6, right? And so you see all this sand that's getting placed. We're going to change it into grass. Okay, that should be everything. But it doesn't look right again. So I'm going to get a smooth brush again. We'll do a 4 radius this time. So I can just smooth it down the top so it's not too crazy. I'm not too worried about it. Smooth it, just go ahead and smooth everywhere. But I think it looks good for now. Let's go ahead and replace linear 200, everything that is sand with grass blocks. So now we should have a nice mountain with stone peeking out underneath the grass. Yes, there we do. It looks bad. It looks really bad. But it's a mountain. If you stand at the bottom and you're down here and you look up, yep, that is definitely a mountain. So this will probably be on one side of the arena since we're going back to that. And then up here, what we can do is, let's just say this is the sort of top starting area. This is just a test world for now. I can go ahead and I can do something like that. And then we can blend this together. And this is kind of not the size of the starting area I wanted. It's just a bit smaller, but we can blend this in. And then we have a starting area, half of our mountainside. It's a little bit big. We'll probably do half the size, a mountainside, and then the other side we can work on the fields and everything. But I think that's the basics of World Edit, and that's going to be it for today's video because I don't really have time for much else because this took a lot of time. It's been a while since I uploaded. But yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this beginning episode of something that I think will be very cool, especially the finale when you guys compete to win. I don't have a prize yet, but we'll find something. So that's going to be it for today's video. Well, I hope you had a good time watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.